So my name's Ruth. I am a Good Life Facilitator and I joined the Good Life team about 18 months ago. I came to a point in my life where I've always known I wanted to make a difference and a difference within mental health, and I got to a point where I was ready to do that. And I saw the job advertised and I thought I'm going to go for it. Working with people one-to-one and also in groups is something that really appeals to me. I'm delighted to be part of the 6-year anniversary of the Good Life service on World Mental Health Day. My colleagues have worked so hard over the last 6 years to establish and grow the Good Life service, which supports people day in, day out with reintegrating them back into the community, supporting people with long-term mental health problems and giving people the skills and confidence to go out and live the best lives that they can live. Day in, day out, I see the positive impacts of CPSL Mind's Good Life service on the individuals that we support. So a couple of examples of this are seeing an individual that I've worked with for over a year who struggles with autism and other sort of mental health problems and things like that, and seeing her sort of begin to trust me and allow me in, and very small things like making more eye contact with me and things like that. It really showed that she was comfortable with me. And a couple of weeks ago she said, I'd like to go out into the community and I want to go out for a coffee with you in the library. And I thought to myself, like, this is so sort of led by you. And I felt sort of very proud in that moment that, with the support of our team around us, we'd enabled her to feel like she could trust us enough to allow her to enter the community again, which, it had been a long time since she'd been able to do that. Every single one of us will know someone who experiences mental health challenges. 1 in 4 people in any given year will experience this. So, now more than ever, it's absolutely vital that services like ours continue to run. In terms of our Good Mood cafes, I remember one individual came and she was incredibly anxious. I think she came for about 10 minutes and had to leave because it was, she found it overwhelming. And over the coming weeks, she began to feel more comfortable in those environments. She had made sort of friends within the group, and other members of the group were incredibly welcoming, really interested to hear, about her life and her story. To a point where she now stays for the entire session and week in, week out is one of our regulars. So I don't know what some of these individuals would do without our service. Sometimes I'm driving home after a one-to-one visit and I think to myself, like, we've made a difference today. What would they do without this? And sometimes it doesn't bear thinking about because it's quite a scary sort of thought. I think what's unique about the Good Life service is it runs in parallel to other services. So, we work very closely with the NHS, but we're not part of the NHS. So, we can offer additional support for these people. We can collaborate with them, we can communicate with them to make sure that the individuals that we're supporting have a really joined up approach. So, I feel like, in a very selfish way, I wish I'd had this service when I was really struggling, because having that consistency week in, week out, a familiar face, someone who's got time to listen to you and get to know you, goes such a long way.